Hello everybody, it is Saturday, November 7th. Update, Joe Biden just won the presidential election, which is fantastic news, right? Anyways, besides that, my roommate Hannah and I are going to a park right now. We are going to have a picnic. I'm going to read a book. Here is my park picnic outfit, by the way. I found this picnic basket at a flea market, and now I finally get to use it!
Is that where I'm sure?
I read Addie LaRue. I got like the second chapter done or the third chapter, and it's a really interesting story. I've never read anything like this before. I mean, it has like Time Traveler's Wife, like the one movie that Blake Lively's in, like the Age of Adeline or whatever. It kind of has like those vibes, but I think it's really unique that people can't remember her. The tone is definitely a lot like darker than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like whimsical, but it's definitely more of like a life story, and it's a little bit darker, but I really am enjoying it. Hannah, want to talk about what you did?
Called 300 writing prompts, and it's just like 300 different little writing prompts that you can write, and they're like all different kinds of things. So basically one of them that I did today was it asked like where I like to journal at and fill out my prompts. I wrote about how I love just like what we did today, going to a park and like sitting in nature, because I don't know, it's just like beautiful and so peaceful. But then I also wrote coffee shops because it's like a hustle and bustle kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's really inspiring how there are so many different people coming to either just like get some work done, chat with their friends, but like it's just like a pit stop in your day.
Yeah.
And so that's what I wrote about, my two most inspiring places to journal.
That's pretty cool. We had a pretty successful picnic, so now we're gonna go home, and I will talk to you guys later. Guys, look at that bird. Can you see it? Nature.
From the car.
It's like right above our car. That is so cool. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys this cool bird.
Oh my gosh! Did you just get that on camera?
I don't know. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I just woke up. I've got breakfast cooking in the kitchen over there right now, but while I wait for my roommate Hannah to wake up so we can eat this yummy cinnamon toast, I have got this fireplace going on my TV, and I am reading some pages of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's been a really peaceful Sunday morning so far. I hope to read for like an hour. And then I've got a lot to do for school, but after I get all that done, I plan on reading the rest of the night, and hopefully I can make a big dent in Addie LaRue today. So far, I'm really enjoying this book. It's very intriguing. I love the aspect of switching from the past to the present, especially because it is such a huge time gap. It's not just like, you know, from the 60s or 70s to now. It's from like 1704 and 1698 to 2014, so it's a huge jump, and I really am loving that. I'm very intrigued to see where the story goes and what the major plot is going to be, like what the big climax is going to be. Because I really don't have any idea right now. I kind of came into this book pretty blindly, so I'm excited to get it going, and I will keep you guys updated. Here is my cinnamon toast. My mom taught me how to make this. It is super yummy, and it's one of my favorite breakfasts, and it's super easy. You just let it broil. And I am making some cheesy scrambled eggs. I wish you could smell this. It smells amazing. I am taking notes for my econ class. I have a big exam on Thursday, so that is what I am doing today, is just studying and making sure I'm all caught up. I've got a hot chocolate, still got the fireplace going, and yeah, it's going pretty well. It's just study time right now. Okay, we got some veggie quesadillas. Me and Hannah have been doing a lot of work. I got all my econ stuff done, so now I'm gonna read the rest of the night probably. But first, we're gonna eat these. There's Hannah. Hey guys, it is nighttime now. It's like 7:30-ish. I took a shower. I've been reading for a little bit. I am 60, 70 pages in now, which isn't like great. It's not where I want it to be, but I've got the horse of the night to read, so that's what I'm doing. I just put some water on to boil so I can make tea. I'm going to have vanilla chai. This sounds good. And then I've got some leftover Halloween candy, 2 Reese's pumpkins. So I've got some tea and chocolate, which is just the perfect combination, and a wonderful book, and I'm going to keep reading. So I just hit the 100-page mark. I think I'm on page 115 right now, and I'm really enjoying this book. It's a lot different than I expected, and I don't really know what I thought it was going to be. It's been described as genre-defying, so it doesn't really fit into a clear category, but it's definitely like fantasy. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like fantasy, but also it feels like a contemporary novel as well, because it just includes so many life lessons and stories. I don't know, it's just really fascinating, and I think I mentioned this earlier, but I am loving the jumping from the past to the present and just the comparison of Addie's life back in the 1700s versus her life now. I just think that's a super, super cool thing to contrast. It's almost midnight, so I'm gonna call it a night. Hannah and I were studying, but we were also, oh my gosh, we watched After We Collided, and we watched it twice. Okay, so all we've been doing is like quoting After We Collided to each other for like the past few days. So sometimes I would have just been sitting there reading and Hannah studying, and then we'll just say like something from After We Collided. If you've seen this movie, you know how chaotic it is and how messy, and some of the quotes are just so funny. So we got a little distracted and carried away by trying to recount and requote the entire movie. Tomorrow is Monday. It's a new week, and I'm super excited. And I'm going to be trying to finish this book. I have 2 huge exams this week, but I think I'm gonna try to use this book as my study break instead of getting on my phone. Usually when I have a study break and I give myself a little break, I get on my phone and mindlessly scroll through Instagram or TikTok, and it's not something that brings me like joy and relaxation, because, you know, obviously on social media that can sometimes be a toxic environment. And TikTok brings me a lot of joy, but I'd like to spend my free time and my breaks doing something that brings me, you know, joy, comfort, and something that I love. So I'm gonna be trying to use my free time to read Addie LaRue so that I can finish this book by the end of the week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow with an update. Hello! It is Monday now. This morning I got up, went for a run. It was very pretty. I took some really cute like fall leaves and tree pictures while I was running. I had class at 10. I did a lot of homework. I've got a lot of stuff done already, but I still have to read another act of Shakespeare's Measure for Measure for my Shakespeare class, and I still want to review a certain chapter for my econ exam. So that's what I'm doing now. And Hannah and I are about to head to Starbucks, and I'm going to be taking my book with me, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, to read for about 15 minutes just to give myself a break from school before I jump back into Shakespeare and economics. Hey guys, we just went to Starbucks and it was so nice to get outside for a little bit, right Hannah?
Yes, it was.
We got lots of studying done and now we're headed back.
Oh, I'm smiling, but you can't see it.
It is almost 5 o'clock and I have gotten everything that I wanted to get done today done. So I'm super proud of myself. I reviewed a chapter for my econ exam. I read 2 acts of a Shakespeare play, and I did all my French videos that I was required to do. I did practice exam questions for econ, and I went over and made sure I understood all of them. So I think I'm in pretty good shape as of right now for my exam. I still have 2 more days to prepare for the other 2 chapters, but I got 1 done today, and I'm trying to take it 1 step at a time, which is what I always recommend doing if you have a huge exam. Try to break it up into little pieces and say, this day I need to study this part, this day I need to study this part. That way you don't get overwhelmed. Everything done. I have a meeting to attend at 5 o'clock, so I will be doing that here in a few minutes. And after that, I'm gonna cook, and then I have the rest of the night to myself. This is my favorite way to do a day, because I am not a person who likes to work at night. When the sun is up, that is when I like to do my schoolwork. I don't know about you, but as soon as it turns dark outside, that means it's pajama time for me. I do not like to be working when it's dark outside. I've been really trying to work as hard as I can during the daytime so that I have the rest of the evening for myself, and I accomplished that today. This is mushroom spinach parmesan pasta for dinner. And there's Julie. Okay. She got a haircut. Isn't she so beautiful? There's Julie doing some work.
Yeah.
Or playing on her phone, whichever. Here's me. Julie, what are you working on?
Chemistry.
That does not sound very fun to me.
It's alright. You know, it's alright.
Hannah's doing science stuff too. Look.
Studying for anatomy.
Wow, that's fun. I'm just reading. We're just doing what we did last night, watching the fireplace on TV, but now we have a new addition.
Ask your subscribers if I should make hot chocolate, even though you'd already never mind. That doesn't make any sense.
Comment if Hannah should make hot chocolate right now. Even though this
it made a lot more sense in my head.
After a long day of studying.
Here's my roommates. They're just sitting in my room. That's Hannah. Her shower's broken, so she used Julie's.
Yeah.
And that's Julie, the one who provided the shower. Hello, hello. I didn't get quite as much reading done this night as I wanted to, but I did get quite a few pages done. I also think I got to the major plot. Finally. I got to like a really exciting part, and I think I know like what the main climax and plot is gonna be now, which is super exciting because I was really curious. You know, it was a great story, but I was like, what is gonna be the thing that propels the rest of the story? And I think I finally got there, so I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm probably gonna read for about 30 more minutes to an hour. Hey guys, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had class this morning from 11 to 12:15, and then I went to an event from 12:15 to 1. I did manage to read another act of Measure for Measure, which is great because it's not my favorite, but it does have a really lot of interesting like topics and discussions about like morals and the law and like hiding behind morals and like hypocrisy when it comes to, you know, like people in charge and stuff. It is really interesting. It's just not the most action-packed Shakespeare play, and I also tend to like his romance ones and his comedies a little bit more. I'm about to read another chapter for my econ exam. I haven't got any reading of Addie, LaRue done yet today, but that's okay. I get this econ chapter reviewed, and then I'm going to try to read another act of that Shakespeare play. And I think that's all I have to do today. I might study a little bit for French because I do have a French exam tomorrow, but it feels really nice out today. I have the window open and it looks very beautiful. I'm gonna get some studying done and then I will try to read later. I thought that I was almost done for the day, and then I pulled out my planner, and turns out I have a whole bunch of work to do for stats as well. So today just keeps on getting better and better. I guess it is towards the end of the semester, so work is kind of piling up and professors are trying to, you know, get in those last few units before the finals. So that means a lot of work for myself and everyone else out there. If you are going through college and finals right now, rip to you too. Good luck, we've got this. It's almost the end of the year, 2020 is almost over. We can power through, but for now I've just got to get through this horrible Tuesday where I thought I didn't have a lot to do, but I was sadly mistaken. I've got my Super Tramp record on while I am reviewing a chapter, and it's super awesome. My dad sent me this in the mail last week, and I am loving it. I ended up just finishing Measure for Measure. I just like read all the last acts, which I technically didn't have to do until Thursday, but it got really good. Like, I changed my mind. I think earlier I said that I wasn't liking it and that I thought it was boring. Act 5 was so good. Act 4 was good, but the end, wow. I don't know, very interesting. I'm probably gonna rate it 4 stars. I think I even liked this one more than The Tempest, which is my current favorite. I think this one is like up there now, which is really weird because I wasn't liking it. I think it's because it's like schoolwork too, and it's easy to just be like, ugh, I have to read this for school, I hate it. But No, it just got really good, and I ended up finishing it, which is great because now I have more time tomorrow to study for econ, and I don't have to worry about reading measure for measure, so it's pretty good. I am super excited for this. I'm making stuffed peppers. I've never made this before, but it smells super good, so I will show you the finished product. These are the finished stuffed peppers. They look super yummy. I don't know if you can see them. I hope that they taste good. Hot chocolate and a good book equals the perfect night. I'm making quite a dent in this book tonight. I think I've already read like 60 pages, which is pretty good for what's going on in my life right now. Hey guys, it is almost 11, I think. I'm not really sure. But I'm about to hit the 200 page mark and I'm getting really sleepy. I keep reading until I fall asleep. I just want to say that I'm loving this book. I didn't know if I would like it or not. I've never read anything by V.E. Schwab before, and I've heard that this book is kind of like somber and sad. It wasn't something that I thought that I would really be into reading right now. I really wanted to read it. I've been hearing nothing but good things. Taylor Jenkins Reid recommended it on her email list, so I really wanted to read it, but I didn't know if I would get as enthralled in the story as I am right now, just because I haven't been able to read books that aren't super like interesting or romantic or happy, because times are obviously not like that right now. It just is so beautifully written. V.E. Schwab is a beautiful writer, and the way that she crafts her sentences is amazing. Like, she's an artist, and I have never really read anything like this before. Like, her writing style is just so unique. So I definitely think I will be checking out more books by her. I think I would be able to read more, but I just did so much reading today for school that my eyes are like, they're just shot. So I'm gonna try to go to sleep, and then maybe I'll get up early and I can read with a cup of tea or something before I have class at 10. So yeah, thanks for sticking around this long. Hello! It is Wednesday now, and it's actually kind of chilly out today. Not like super cold, but like upper 50s. So I am wearing a skirt and a sweater finally. It's already been a pretty successful day schoolwork-wise. Got up this morning, I did some yoga. I had a meeting at 9, and then I had French class at 10. And ever since then, I have just been doing lots and lots and lots of work. So I managed to reread another chapter for my econ exam, and I did some practice exam questions, and I feel pretty prepared, like as prepared as I can possibly get. So the only thing else I want to do for that is reread the notes that I took myself over the chapters twice today. So I'm going to do that once in the afternoon and then once before I go to bed. Every day I make this like index card of what I need to do today, like an entire schedule, because I like to have things planned out. And I factor in, you know, breaks and eating time. A little crazy, but it makes me feel prepared and like I can tackle the day and look at things one at a time. Right now, I am about to go to my psych class. I just got in some reading of Addie LaRue, which I'm really happy. I haven't been able to read during the day these past few days, but I just read for about 30 minutes after I finished all my econ stuff. So that's super awesome, and I'm glad because tonight I have so much to do for an event that I am hosting here. So I have to do event type of stuff for about 2 or 3 hours tonight. So I'm not quite sure how much reading I'm going to get done because I also have to do my econ stuff. But I did take a French exam today, so after tomorrow, I am golden. After I finish that econ exam and hopefully ace it, I will not have much else to do for the rest of the week. Hey guys, it is 8:45 now. I had that event tonight, and that went really well. And then I made dinner. I had sweet potatoes, asparagus, and crescent rolls tonight. Then I hung out with my roommates for a little bit. We just goofed around. And now I am in bed, getting ready to read some more of Addie LaRue. I am on page 240. It got really good. V.E. Schwab is probably one of the most beautiful writers I have ever read. Just the way that she describes things, and I feel like she's reaching into my soul when she's writing. Like, she just knows how to write about profound human feelings and thoughts and existence in such a beautiful way. Because I'm learning that the central theme of this book is people who are so desperate for more life, for more love, for more adventure, for more time, that they're willing to do things like selling your soul to a demon or the devil. That is such an interesting topic. And the way that she writes about like human emotion and the people who are desperate enough to do these things is just beautiful and amazing. And this book is just a work of art. This is an art form, like should be in a freaking museum. It is so beautiful. I'm going to keep reading. I do have that huge, really big, important econ exam tomorrow, but it's not till 11. So my goal is to try to distract myself tonight by reading, because I have studied and reviewed as much as I possibly can. If I look one more time over my notes, I will explode. So what I'm gonna do tonight is distract myself with a book, wake up in the morning, read over my notes 1 or 2 more times, then eat, and then take the exam. And here's to hoping it goes well. So yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the night. Good morning, everybody. Happy almost Friday. It's Thursday now, the day of the big, scary econ exam. I've been up since 7 and I've just kind of been laying in bed. I couldn't make myself get up. I've been really, nervous. This is like one of our last exams, and if you do well on the exam, you do well in the class. You know how that goes. I went over my notes, so I have like made some little, I was like rewriting formulas and stuff so that I have it all memorized. It's 9, the exam starts at 11, so I have 2 hours to kill. I technically have a class at 9:30, but it's like you can watch the lectures on your own time. So I might attempt to do that, but if my mind wanders too much, I might decide to just read, because this book has been a really great distraction for me this week from scary stuff. Here's to hoping Thursday is great. I'm about to take the exam, so wish me luck. I guess we'll wait and see. I think I did okay. I think I did pretty okay. I'm gonna go with I got a solid score. I don't think I failed. And I think I got at least a B, which is fine. But I'd rather have an A, but a B is fine. A B is fine. But we'll see how I do. Hey guys, I am in the car. I'm parked, not driving, so I got hot chocolate from Heine Brothers, which is a really cute coffee shop in Louisville. Everything's like fair trade and organic. Now I'm at the park and I'm going to go read for a little bit while it's not like warm out, but it's not too cold. I'll probably bring a blanket and sit on a bench and read for a little bit with my hot chocolate. Hey, I read like 20 pages, but the sun is going down and it is so freezing, so I'm gonna head home. But I stayed here for a good like 45 minutes, so that's good. I drank my hot chocolate and I got some reading done, but now it's literally so cold, so I'm gonna head home. Okay, tonight's dinner is sheet pan veggies, crescent rolls, and vegetarian baked beans. Hope it tastes good. Okay, we're eating cookie dough, and we're watching A Teacher on Hulu. We're starting it right now. Happy Thursday, we survived our quizzes and exams. There's Julie. Hey guys, it is Friday and I don't know what time it is. I think it's almost 4 o'clock. Mostly I've just gone to class and gone to meetings and work today, but now me and Julie are at this cute park and we're having a picnic and I'm gonna get some reading done with Julie. Julie, are you gonna read anything?
Yes, I'm gonna read this big book.
I told Julie that she has to read this because I'm obsessed with it.
I'm excited.
Wow.
Hey.
What beauty.
I'm trying to read.
Hey guys, it is Saturday, so I'm gonna end this vlog because it's been a whole week and I have so much footage to edit through. My roommate Julie and I just went to Barnes & Noble and bought each other books and we vlogged that. So I will have a cute little bookstore challenge vlog to post soon. I'll probably end up posting that one first because it's way less footage to edit. But I just wanted to update you. This week went really well. You guys saw it was crazy busy, but I was able to get a lot of reading done. I'm almost done with Visible Life of Addie LaRue. I think I have like 20 pages left. So I will finish that tonight. Thank you guys so much for spending the week with me, and it was super fun, and I'll probably do these again because I loved showing what I was doing that wasn't just like book related. That's pretty much it. I love The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more fantastical, but I actually think it's working really well. V.E. Schwab is an amazing writer, and I've loved being just completely immersed in her writing and her language. And I even FaceTime my mom to read her to page, it was page 226, that page gets me so good. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the week, and thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys soon with another video.